Okay, Rick Flair.
You know it, baby. Woo! The wild card weekend is here, bro.
Yes, sir.
NFL playoffs be like that.
Right.
So we got games Saturday, Sunday, and we got the final wild card game Monday night.
That's right. 6 teams going home.
6 teams going home, baby. We're going to have a ball with this. We're going to break each game down. We're going to make our predictions, and then we're going to see where they lay.
All right, let's go.
All right?
I stay winning. I'm winning, I'm winning. I stay winning. I did it, I did it. I stay winning. I'm winning, I'm winning. Never losing. I'm winning, I'm winning. Or caught slipping. I did it, I did it. I stay winning. I'm winning, I'm winning. I stay winning. Yeah.
First game out the gate on Saturday. Houston Texans, rookie quarterback, who's going to be the offensive AFC Player of the Year in C.J. Stroud against the Cleveland Browns. I'm not surprised that they made the playoffs.
This is Rookie of the Year.
Offensive Rookie of the Year in AFC. Y'all see this Stroud. And Cleveland Browns, man, I am so happy for not only the city and the football town of Cleveland, but all the adversity they came up with. You talking about 2 major players in Nick Chubb,
Yep. Deshaun
Watson.
They're tough.
You know what I'm saying?
And built the team over the years.
Yeah.
I think they were bad for the right amount of time.
Right.
A lot of it was due to coaching, but
Yeah.
they were bad. And every year they had a good draft pick and they had a need somewhere.
Right.
They just felt like, all right, we got to go get a Myles Garrett. We got to go get a Ward. We got to go get, they went out and got the right
place. Yeah.
On both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
It was a special team.
Right.
For them to be in the position that they're in this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, shout out to them. They're a squad.
Yeah, they are going to be a tough out.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a tough out. Whoever they play, don't make a difference if it's the Ravens, whoever they play, they're going to be a tough out.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're going to be tough out because they got that dude.
Yeah, MJ.
Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
And I think this game is going to be close and tough in the first half. And I think the second half, Cleveland going to say, all right, we got it. We know what y'all want to do, and now y'all not going to be able to do that no more.
It sounds like
What was saying?
into the Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah, they beat them earlier in the year.
Because the Ravens was dominating that game
Yeah.
in the first half.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the second half, they made those adjustments, and then Myles Garrett go to a whole nother level. And he just wrecked your whole game plan in the second half. And he ain't the only one. Them boys on the defensive end, they lock in.
Yeah.
So I think that it's going to be a little bit too much for CJ in the second half.
Yeah.
I got the Cleveland Browns stretching to a 27-17 win.
Okay.
And hey, the best story in football right now is Joe Flacco. So
You think so?
yeah,
The best story?
I think he's the best story.
Flacco?
Yeah, Joe Flacco. I think he's the best story in football right now.
I think he's been good.
I mean, he's been great for them.
He's been good.
Great for them.
Okay. But here's what I think.
All right.
I thought you was going to say this. I thought you was going to pick Texas.
Nah.
Because normally you pick the guy, the best guy on the field.
Yeah.
So I guess Myles Garrett is.
In my opinion, I think Myles Garrett is the best player on the field.
And I think C.J. Stroud might be
Yeah.
the best player on the
Yeah.
field. We're going to see.
Yeah.
But we got a rookie quarterback who played better in the regular season,
Yeah.
and his combine numbers might suggest.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
He was able to step up. He was able to make and I don't want to say it was all hell, but I mean, they got that one wide receiver. I think is injured right now. I can't remember his last name. I think it's Del. Same thing. That's his last
Yeah.
name.
You know what I'm talking about.
But he was balling.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
You never heard of this guy? He
Right.
comes out of nowhere. So,
Yeah, buddy.
So C.J. Stroud, he can turn people into. He can turn these athletes into weapons.
Yeah.
He got this, the capabilities of playing the heck out of that quarterback position. So what I'm interested in watching for this game is does he elevate his game because of the stage that he's on,
Right.
or does he see?
Or does he just stay the same?
If he stay the same, Cleveland for a long day.
Right. Well, we're going to see. D'Amico Ryan is their coach, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think he's the coach of the year. I mean, he's a rookie coach. And, right. I mean, there's a lot of great things at the
Who's
Texans.
Cleveland's coach?
I don't know.
Is that coach of the year?
No. But that's no. I mean, look, man, that's a great question though, because of everything that the Cleveland Browns had to go through to overcome the adversity with the major players that they lost, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Kevin Stefanski? I don't know. But Cleveland coach does have a case against D'Amico Ryan to be.
I was waiting for you to get there.
I mean,
so good.
Wait, if Cleveland wins, you think he steals that award from him?
Well, I think we all go by regular season.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
Okay.
But look, neither one of these. Nobody's supposed to be here. Those teams ain't supposed to be in the playoffs.
Sing it.
Those teams ain't supposed to be here, man.
Hey,
but
man, you better make
they-
move. They coming. They ain't going nowhere
I'm
either.
gonna be watching them.
Yeah.
So then,
So who you got winning?
oh, I got the Texans.
What's your score?
Winning. 17-14.
Okay. Good close defensive game.
Both, either one can win, but I don't see either one of them as being like this big offensive juggernaut.
Okay.
I think that they can do enough to win.
Usually when they do enough.
This is like the type of thing where I feel like, I mean, they played each other 10 times, they'll each win 5 games.
Okay. They kind of the even matchup.
See,
All
it
right.
feels like that to me.
I got it. All right, so boom. This one right here might be the toughest game to pick over the weekend.
Gonna pick it right away. Let's go.
Miami going to Kansas City.
No, actually, I do got
Miami going to Kansas City, right?
Ooh, I know this one.
And dude, yo, the way that Kansas City has been playing for most of this year, the way Miami looks on the road for all of this year, plus it's gonna be single digits out there.
That's right. This weather system that we under right now, that's like going across the whole country,
Yo,
is going to play a big part in this game.
it's going to be single digits in Kansas City.
That's right.
Right? And unfortunately, I cannot pick the Miami Dolphins for this game.
I'm with you.
The only player,
It's Tyreek Hill
that's it.
that knows what it's like to
That's
play in
it.
Kansas City weather.
That's the only player.
Yep.
And it's like, that makes a huge difference for this particular matchup. Now,
So
had
it's
it
already
been,
back it all. We picked.
you're right, but it's like,
We agreed.
but it's going to be an ugly game.
It depends.
I just don't see like one of the things that makes Miami's offense so great is the motions and the timing of the motions. But we saw all year long that when they're on the road, that timing is off. All right, so now you're gonna be on the road in Arrowhead, which is always a rocking crowd, fanatic, frenzy crowd, and it's gonna be about 8 degrees. I mean, man, my timing off too. Just thinking about it.
I think that the best hope, I know that Tyreek has the experience playing in
Yeah.
Kansas City, but the best hope is that Brown game. And
Yes.
Miami and
Well, that's how you neutralize that. Yeah.
they're the best running team, right?
Yeah.
So they're running, in my opinion, like it's like their running backs pretty much have to be able to outperform the Kansas City offense.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we know Kansas City offense is trash. I said it. It's trash, and it's not because they're not pros. They are pros, but we get a little short not too long ago about hands of stone, and we wasn't talking about Roberto Duran.
Kadarius.
It just, straight bricks. Okay. So
He's catching with flippers, and it's like you can't catch like that either. So let's get a guy a break. It's still
what do you catch?
flippers.
Yo, that is me, yo. We gonna come see you for that, yo. But
You know why?
hey,
He can find me.
yo, that's funny, yo. That's me, yo.
So boom, Giants fan. He
Oh, that is so funny, yo. So look, I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning a very ugly football game. I don't know, 17-14.
You got a copycat.
It's ugly. It's gonna be terrible to me. 17-14 Kansas City.
It's gonna be ugly. Yeah, I can see that. 17-10.
Something like that. It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be no high power offense. No, I don't think it's gonna be. That's gonna be an ugly football game.
It's gonna be cold, right? So you gotta change your gear a little bit,
Yeah.
and be able to kind of go out there and do what you got to do. So I'm wondering if Miami's gonna try to like look, let's go out there, hit them hard,
Right.
2 quarters, let's build up a lead that they can't come back from,
Right.
maybe they'll try something like that. But it's not looking good for Miami now. You know, it's yeah.
All right,
It's fish out of water.
man. So yeah, fish, yeah, out of the water. Yeah, they frozen, straight froze. In Kansas, they froze, straight ice. So that's that.
In the water.
You should, you know what I'm saying. I got it. So boom, then it get real fun for Sunday's games, right? And to me, the hottest team in football right now is the Buffalo Bills, right?
Are they?
Yeah, man. I think they hotter than Cleveland right now.
Are they hotter than the Rams?
That would be my second hottest team. I would
The Rams are
I would go Buffalo, the Rams, Cleveland. As far as the momentum, the best momentum going into the playoffs, I would say the reason why I'm giving Buffalo the edge is because they had to go to Miami to win a division, and they did that. That's the only reason why I'm giving them the edge. You know, I know the Rams, they got the win against San Francisco, but I think because Buffalo had to go into Miami and it was the AFC East Championship, the division ground on the line, and they came away with that win, and the way Josh Allen played in that game for that win, I think they have the most momentum going into the postseason right now.
So you don't think those 8 out of the last 9 wins that the Rams got coming in is bigger?
Nah, I don't.
They lost 1 game in the last 9 games.
I know, but the Rams are a very fun story, but I think the Bills are just as fun, if not a little bit more exciting.
Rams. Okay. We'll talk about the
Yeah, we talk about the Rams in a second. But I got
to this. Get back to these.
they playing Buffalo against the Steelers in Buffalo, and here's the problem: the Steelers' chances are cut in half because there will be no T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
With that grade 2 sprain. Yeah. Man, listen, his motor is like no other. He is a difference maker on defense, and you cannot replace that productivity. Yeah, right. You can't replace it. There's nothing. No out. I get it. It's a team game, right? But he's an important part of what makes that team special. And you talking about a single game elimination. We're not talking about a 7-game series. We're talking about one game, gotta have it, and he's not there. It's gonna be hard to overcome that. You know what I mean? So
the question is, for me, you're picking this game, is how far will the Bills go to the playoffs before Josh Allen disappears?
Great question.
Because it could be this game.
It could be.
And if it's this game,
then the Steelers got a chance to win.
The Steelers win.
Okay.
If Allen don't show up, the Steelers win.
Okay.
I think in any game for the Bills, Allen don't show up,
the other team is going to win.
Yeah, they lose. I mean, Stephon Diggs kept throwing himself the ball.
Right.
They had one game where they booked up on some NFC bums and they ran the ball like crazy.
Right.
That one game.
Yeah, that's true. They did.
Cook was cooking.
He was cooking them Cowboys.
Oh, was it the Cowboys?
Yeah. It was kind of looking like the way the Cowboys beat the Giants this year.
Yeah, but it was the Bills
whooping up on the Cowboys.
So that's the only game I could
think
of.
This is the game I see becoming a blowout.
You see, this is a stinker?
This is going to be a stinker.
And so you think Buffalo will blow up the stinker?
Yeah, I got Buffalo putting 30 points, 30 piece on them.
So you got good Josh Allen.
Yeah, you got good Josh Allen. He's going to be home.
Yeah.
He's going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
He ain't got to worry about T.J. Watt coming off that edge. Oh, he going to light them up.
What if he ends up being surprised by the backup?
Okay.
He was the backup.
My point exactly. He going to make a name for himself?
Maybe.
All right, cool.
But we've seen it.
Who you picking to win since you surprised? Who going to win this game, sir? What's your score?
I don't know if I have a blowout.
What's your score?
The Bills will win.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give a score. Yeah. It's going to be something like 30-14. They're going to beat them by 2 tubs.
Okay.
And the playoffs, that's a blowout. In a playoff game, that's considered a blowout. When you beat a person by 2 tubs in the playoffs, you are that much superior than them. And the only reason why I'm saying they'll beat them by 2 touchdowns is because of T.J. Watt.
All right.
That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
We'll roll with that.
All right.
I'm going to say 24-10.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
That's what we got.
That's still 2 TVs.
Yep. All right. So then we got the most historic playoff matchup right behind that, which is the Cowboys and the Packers. 2 historic franchises. We can't act like that, yo. You
Yeah,
can't.
man.
No, you can't.
I sure can.
Okay, that's fine. Well, it's that you and your flippers. That's you got your flippers on.
They don't flip us on my team.
Anyway, Cowboys Packers. This is a very sneaky matchup, right? Because to me, it is very obvious what the Cowboys' weaknesses are. They don't stop the run well, and they don't run the ball well. Two of their weaknesses, right? If Green Bay can run the football, not only is the game going to be close, they could potentially upset the Dallas Cowboys.
I would love to see it.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it an upset, but I would love to see it.
I think that this game is going to be tight.
Yeah.
I only give the Dallas Cowboys the advantage because we are home.
Yeah.
All right. I'm talking about 21-17, 2017. It's going to be a very close game. I don't think it's going to be offensive explosions. I think the defense kind of keeps everybody kind of close. It could be something like Green Bay's up late in the game and Dak makes a drive at home to secure a win. But I think this game is sneaky for the Cowboys. I think we win a close one, but it's going to be a good game.
I hate to say this. I think the Cowboys will win this game. Because I think they'll win this game half. Yeah. I think Green Bay, they're on their way.
Okay.
They're going to be good.
Okay.
With Love at quarterback.
So Love has been very good.
They're going to be good.
Yeah.
And they have one of the best running backs in the game. And Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
But I think the Cowboys are going to surprise folks.
Okay.
In the
Wild card round. Yeah.
And they're going to go in for blood.
I think it's
They're coming out to prove they're going to try to shake off the stigma that they can't win playoff games.
I got it.
And I got a feeling they're going to win this one. They're going to put up over 30 points. And they're not going to give up more than 14.
Okay. Well, that's the blowout right there.
I think it's going to be a blowout.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a lot of cut to Dak Prescott on the sideline. It's just talking to the guys that having a good time. This game's going to be over. I mean, bro.
That's a hot take. He said he got the Cowboys big.
I hate to say it, but I think so.
That'll make my day a lot easier than shoot. I hope it turned into a blowout. That'd be great.
I hope I'm wrong.
Hey, I hope not. So yeah, I got the Cowboys winning the close one. You got the Cowboys in a blowout.
Yep.
Which is cool. Now, then we get this matchup. I don't know if we're ready for this matchup. You ready for this matchup?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
You sure?
We got 3 more games to talk about.
We got 2 more games.
2 more games to talk about.
Matthew Stafford is returning home.
Yes.
He's going back. This is Detroit.
This is the game I'm watching.
This gonna be the game of the week.
This is the game I'm watching.
Yeah,
for sure.
The Rams and the Lions is the game of the weekend.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
That's the best game of the weekend right there.
Yeah.
Okay. And we talking about fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We got what's the sensational rookie name for the Rams?
Puka Nacua.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dude, he is tough.
Special.
Puka Nacua.
Special.
Is special.
And by the way, I learned about him from other fans. This is what we do. We talk to everybody and, get into discussions.
Yeah.
Tell you, who's hot, who to look out for. I learned about him, week 2 from other fans. He wasn't on my radar. I'm not watching Rams game.
I like this guy. He is tough. And then you pair him now with the healthy Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford dropping them dimes. Listen, the Rams are going to be a tough out.
Yeah.
I got them upset in Detroit this week.
It all depends. So I think Detroit is one of those teams that can win it all.
Man,
depending on how they quarterback.
You got so many storylines. I mean, you got Detroit having their first home game in so many years, right? With the great coach. You got Jared Goff.
Great coach, Dan Campbell. You think he's great?
Yeah, I think he's well on his way to becoming a great coach. Yes. Jared Goff against his former team. Yeah. Matthew Stafford against his former team. Yeah. And, Jared Goff against his former coach. Yeah, those are storylines out the wazoo, man.
Yeah, but I think, look, it's all about Jared Goff.
I agree.
and Jared Goff is on his A game,
I agree.
his team normally wins.
This game is going to be entertaining,
Yeah.
and it's going to be high scoring,
Think so?
and it's going to be fun to watch.
I just hope Montgomery can treat other teams the way he treats the Giants. Like he circled Giants games on this schedule.
He got he's a personal vendetta against the Giants.
He kills us.
Man.
He's like, and players like him
Yeah.
kill us.
Yeah.
But he might be the big difference maker in this game, man.
This the game that I'm going, they both scoring 30.
Think so?
I think it's going to be one of them 34, 30 games, 27, 34. It's going to be high scoring. They putting a lot of points on the board. Scoreboard lighting up for this game.
Now, you're Goff,
Okay.
and you're looking across that line,
Yeah.
and you see
Mm-hmm.
Donald.
Yeah, so you see that guy.
Are you scared?
Hmm?
Or do you know him well enough with you know what type of coverage, you know what type of protection you need, and you know how to make a play despite what he's going to do?
At the end of the day, when you break huddle, the first thing you do is identifying that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here he is. He's right here in the middle. Hey, double up right there, man. Identify that sucker, okay? That's what he better do, because if he don't, and I'm gonna come say, hey, man, everybody should do this to you in practice. Yeah, buddy. You identify Aaron Donald immediately.
Yeah.
So scared? No. But he better be prepared.
All right.
Because Aaron Donald will wreck your whole offensive strategy.
I like
have the offensive coordinator pulling out his hair.
Not scared.
Not scared, but
Prepared.
you have to be prepared. That's right. You may have to be. You have to be prepared, man. So I got the Rams upsetting the Lions in the game in a high scoring 34-30, 34-31, something like that. It's a high scoring game. Entertaining game, top to bottom. Potentially the best game of the weekend.
All right, I'll take the Lions 31-28.
Okay. It's a great game. Great game. And then we finish it up with two teams that you'd be like, they playing against each other right now? And how they feel on the Monday night?
No, because this is actually like this is a fair one. You know,
Okay.
normally you look at it, you look at the rosters, you look
Yeah.
at everybody involved, you
Yeah.
know, this is David and Goliath,
Right.
almost.
Right.
But the way that one of those teams were playing, nah, this is a fair one.
Listen, man. Yo, what the heck is going on with the Philadelphia Eagles?
I don't care.
Okay.
It's like
That's
that's
your personal bias.
That's not my role.
That
right
really
now.
does
Hold
help
on.
everything right
Hold on,
now.
hold on.
What you
That's
doing?
what we're. That's what
All right.
we're.
Yo.
That's what we get. Start over. Take it from the top.
Yo.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on with the Philadelphia Eagles right now?
Dumpster fire. Get rid of everybody.
Is fire sale?
Hurts gotta go.
Fire sale.
Sirianni, fire.
Everybody.
It's a wrap for them.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
But I have no idea, man. I think that they might be getting a little bit of the Thibodeau effect. I'm sorry to bring it to the Knicks, but this is a reference that I feel like applies here.
Okay.
Tibbs is known for overplaying his guys. Like, you my guy, I'm going to play you as much as possible. Julius Randle led the league in minutes played a couple seasons ago.
Right.
Now you look at the Eagles, and I can't remember who said this. It was an analyst, former NFL player, who said about a month ago that the Eagles should bench Hurts. Not because he's playing poorly, but because he's hurt and he needs to actually get ready for the playoffs. And people came for that analyst like something was wrong with what he was saying.
Right.
Every week we've been criticizing the Eagles. So we got to go back and look at that and say, man, maybe he was on to something.
Right.
Maybe because he's a former NFL quarterback.
He knows
himself,
something that we don't know.
He knows what it's like to play hurt. And he knows that you don't want to take that hurt body into the playoffs if you have time to recover. You already locked up the playoffs. Why didn't you take the time to recover?
Yeah.
So I think right now this might be a bit of overcoaching, not just on Hurts, or other players on that team.
Right.
I watched A.J. Brown get really discouraged in one game. They were playing the Giants. He didn't have a good game. I brought this up before. A.J. Brown is probably he's a top 3 wide receiver in the league this year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You got a guy like that getting discouraged, the numbers that he's put up this season, like that shouldn't happen. So something else is going on.
It doesn't add up to me. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they're not buying in. I don't know if there's dysfunction in the locker rooms. What I do know is the talent that's on this roster and the way they have been playing football is shocking.
Yeah.
To me. Is Jalen Hurts 100%? No, he's not. But they're not even like targeting AJ the way they need to target him to even win games. You know what I'm saying? Now with Smith being banged up, you almost got no choice but to target him. But now they know that you got to go to him, so they're gonna take that away from you. So,
well, he went out in the last game, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Philly comes out in the field. Smith is out. AJ Brown is now number one wide receiver.
and you got Gallup still.
Yeah.
You still got your running game.
Right. You got your tight end. You got your running game.
Right.
But then AJ Brown went out,
Mm-hmm.
surprisingly. So he left the game. Then you got Hurts thrown to your third string wide receiver as if they're the number one.
You have this is another thing that just is mind-boggling. Tampa is going to dominate offensively because the Eagles can't stop nobody. Their defense is terrible this year. They had a dominant D-line last year, and you was hearing Hassan Reddick.
They let him walk, didn't they?
No, he's still on the team. And that's what I'm saying. All the first 7 to 8 games you was hearing his name.
Because he talked a lot of mess last year.
At the back end of the season,
Yeah.
you ain't heard nothing about no Hassan Reddick.
Yeah.
Ain't heard nothing about no Fletcher Cox. You ain't heard nothing about none of the D-line that they live off of getting them to where they got to last year.
They banged up.
No, I think the scheme, because they lost both coordinators. They lost the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator. And I think they've never bought in to the schemes of each of the new coordinators. And that's why you're seeing all of these things. Because even the games that they were winning early in the year, they were winning by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, that's true.
A call here, a missed call there, a great spectacular play here. But
That's true.
once those teams started to not make the mistakes, all of a sudden they're losing. So I think they never bought into the scheme. So this is a hard game to pick, right? Because Tampa could easily beat them.
It's a fair one.
This is a 50-50 game,
Yeah.
and they're playing in Tampa.
Yeah.
So typically you want to give the home team the advantage. So I got Tampa Bay by a late field goal, beating the Philadelphia Eagles, knocking them out. They won and done after being in the Super Bowl last year. Tampa Bay, late field goal, don't know the score, winning the game.
Wow. It's hard for me to take Tampa because even though I think Mayfield has been a decent quarterback since he's been in the league, if he hasn't always translated into wins.
That's true.
And I think that I sometimes pick games based on the character of a key player on the field.
I got it.
And I think Mayfield has that self-belief and that arrogance that will cause him to play poorly this game. All season, he's played well.
Right.
But if he comes in there and he's like, this is my time to shine, because he wants to be a superstar.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has superstar talent.
Right.
He has good career talent. He has probably can win a Super Bowl in his career talent if he plays his role.
Right.
And he'll try to be
more than what he needs to be.
Yeah, he what they can do is say that you got game
changes and game manager.
He wants to be a game changer.
Well, he's just a game manager.
A game manager.
Right.
Exactly. So I got Philly winning this game. I think Philly is the better team. Maybe they've been playing coy for a couple of weeks. Don't know.
I know the Eagles fans hope so.
But if they don't, I tell you what, when you got a fan base as loyal and that loves you as much as Eagles fans love the Eagles, as Giants fans love the Giants.
Right.
If you go out there and you don't perform, if you lose because you left your heart at home,
Yeah.
Philly is all heart.
They all lunch pail. All lunch pail.
Exactly.
All of them.
And so if you don't show up to work, man,
Oh, they're gonna let you have it.
you won't be there next year.
Oh, they're gonna let you have it.
You won't be there next year.
You know, Philly fans throw snowballs at you. They hit you in the head with a snowball and a heartbeat.
If they lack the effort, they're already having a conversation about whether or not Sirianni should be fired.
Yeah.
The dude got his team to the Super Bowl last year and to the playoffs this year.
And they already ready.
They're talking about whether or not he should be fired. So let his team show up and let his team come to this game and not show up. and not bring their heart and not fight the way that they're supposed to fight,
Yeah.
he's gonna be the first one go.
What you got? What's your score?
So I got the Eagles winning this game. I think it's gonna be a snoozer.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the win in let's say, because I think they're still banged up offensively. So I got the win in 20-10.
I got the Bucks winning 17-14. I got the Bucks winning 17-14. Mike Evans, big time catch late in the game, field goal, ball game.
Yeah, who's the best player on the field?
Jalen Hurts. Yeah. I'm gonna give him his maybe. Jalen Hurts is the best player on the should be the best player on the field. Mike Evans is the Hall of Famer right now. Mike Evans is Hall of Famer, boy.
Think so?
Yeah, buddy. Mike Evans is Mr. Consistent.
Yeah.
You
think Tom Brady got it?
Nah, I think that's what made Mike Evans so great. I think that's what made Mike Evans so great. Before Tom Brady got there, he was 12, 13, 40 yards with Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
So he's been...
Jameis Winston is not bad.
No. I'm not saying he's bad. What I'm saying is it don't matter what quarterback you have. Mike Evans has been that guy.
But he's had good quarterbacks.
He's had good and he's had great quarterbacks.
I
Yes.
know Jameis Winston, he'll throw.
Yeah, he's gonna throw you an interception. But no, he's had good players, good quarterbacks to throw him the football.
Kind of makes me feel like Jameis Winston is sort of Brett Favre-ish. Like he can throw the ball.
A dumbed down version of Brett Favre, not as reckless. I mean, Jameis Winston is just reckless.
So was Brett Favre.
Yeah, but we talking Hall of Fame backup player.
We talking Wrangler.
Don't do that.
I was just saying. We talking Wrangler. Man. Chooses that as an endorsement. Like that's the company I'm going for.
Oh God, did you just bring jeans into this discussion?
Just say, I'm kidding, of course. Like, look, if Wrangler wants to sponsor us, we're all for it.
I'll be reckless too.
But anyway, I got the Eagles winning that game.
All right. So look, Wrangler, holla at your boys. We in the building. We are not gonna be ashamed of this situation. All right. It is playoff weekend, guys. Let us know in the comments. Let us know who you got. Who is your sleeping team in these playoffs? AFC and NFC. Keep us posted. Keep liking. Keep sharing. Follow us on IG, TikTok, Spotify, and of course, let somebody know about us. Subscribe, support, and most important, stay winning.
Later.
I stay winning. I'm winning, I stay winning. I did it, I stay winning. I'm winning, never losing. I'm winning, or caught slipping. I did it, I stay winning. I'm winning, I stay winning. Yeah.